Hello and welcome to Project Giddy-Up. Now we all love cars. In fact, we get a little precious about them. We like to modify, we like to accessorise, we like to inject a little bit of personality. And if given the chance and opportunity, we also like to give them a little bit of a tune-up. So over the next few months, Project Giddy-Up will be doing exactly that. We are going to modify, we are going to accessorise, we are going to inject some personality. And it'll all be done under the guidance of experts in the field. Now the decision that was the hardest was in fact which car to use, because there were literally hundreds of potentials on that list. Some might just shake their heads at our final decision, and granted, not everything that came out of Henry Ford's stable was in fact a thoroughbred. But even the hardened, toughest, anti-blue oval brigade will appreciate the fact that we've gone with the Mustang. So of course we are going to do a performance test on the Mustang in Project Giddy-Up, but recently it was put on the racetrack and the drag strip by one of New Zealand's most loved race car drivers, Angus Fogg. And Angus, you went out there and you expected a lot, but you really didn't get much.
Yeah, it was kind of scary, to be fair. You know, I thought we were going to get at least 2 or 3 laps out of the brakes, and we got 2 or 3 corners, so it's kind of scary and definitely needs some work. Okay, suspension? Yeah, is it actually got any? It's very soggy. Okay for the drag strip, not too good around the turns. Okay, suspension, brakes. You being you want more horsepower. Horsepower wins every race. It's and a bit of sound, horsepower and sound. That's what we're after. It's got fantastic wing mirrors. The car, love the wing mirrors. But anything else?
We leave those alone.
Yeah, they're good. Okay. Maybe carbon wrap them.
There we go. So the advice from Angus Fogg is we go front to back and we get right into it. The joys of Project Giddy-Up. And so now it's time to think about the performance side of things for this Project Giddy-Up. And I'm with Sam Backledge from CTB Performance. And Sam, from stock, there's nothing there, is there?
There's not. There's not much there at all, really. They're pretty basic and they put out an average amount of power.
Okay, the list then. The list must be horrendous of what you could do to it. What are your initial thoughts though?
Initially, I'm thinking if we do a cam, that'll give us the nice lumpy idle that everybody loves. We'll get a supercharger on there and that will up the power significantly. Do an exhaust, make it sound nice and good, and then to finish it off, custom tune. Oh, I'm liking that a lot, but we've got to draw a line in the sand, don't we? We need to know what it currently has and then see what all these mods are actually going to do. And you can dyno that and make it happen. Yep, and we can give you a before and after, we can see what she's making.
Let's get into it. Dyno time.
So we've got 245 rear wheel horsepower and 540 foot-pounds of torque. It's a starting point, it's nothing too impressive.
Good torque though, eh?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Okay, so we now have a performance curve, we have a torque curve, a horsepower curve, we know how the suspension doesn't work, we know how the brakes don't really operate that well either. The two gurus are discussing it right now because decisions are going to be made on exactly the next step in this, the Project Giddy-Up.